Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified. Good morning. I'm awake. Why is it every time I sleep in a hotel, I get stuffy, my eyes are puffy. I didn't sleep very good, and it's not because the bed wasn't comfortable or anything like that, but there is a freeway overpass outside my window. I'll show you. Yeah, freeway overpass. Victoria called to tell me that Junk Bonanza is on the news, and they showed your booth, and I'm like, okay, so I turned it to the news, and they're not even in the same building. She's like, no, that's your stuff. I'm like, I'm telling you it's not. I know where my stuff is, and that's not even the building I'm in. So I'm gonna get on the road here. I can go get in my booth now. See what I mean? Creepy. I'm literally, I think, the only one in this hotel, side of the hotel. Creepy. Ride, fluffy ride. Should take about a minute to get to where we're going. Oh my God, you guys, I'm freezing. It's snowing. Like crazy. Like snowing, like insanely snowing. My mother-in-law has to follow me. I'm gonna go back to the room and count everything up after dinner. I gotta go over here so I can wait out the mother-in-law. Come on, Nancy. Over here, follow me. Come on. There she is. Okay. I had to get her attention. She wasn't moving. I don't think she could find me. Okay. Where are you going? Where are you, Nancy? Come on. Come on. Where are you? Oh, for God's sake. There she is. All right. So it is now snowing like crazy snowing after raining all morning. So we had good sales anyway. A lot of designers. I sent 2 interior designers up to Vintage Junkie and Picket Fence Gals because they were bummed that they didn't get enough furniture at this show. So I sent them up, and they called me from the road. They were on their way there. There was a lot going on. I need to find my way out of here and probably stop talking now. So anyway, my mother-in-law was great. She helped me out so much. She's always surprised at what people are buying. All my Tupperware is almost gone. There's only a couple pieces of Tupperware left. I will have to restock tomorrow a bunch of the mid-century things like that. Farmhouse stuff was not moving, which makes sense because these are the designers and everybody knows on trend. What are you doing, babe? First you cut me off, now you're driving like a moron. Farmhouse is dead, so the designers are all over Farmhouse is dead. Well, it's not for average people, so there'll be the average customers coming in Friday and Saturday. Saturday mostly because they're all working right now. They're not the ones taking time off. And one new vendor, I explained to her this way, because she's like, yeah, this wasn't really good for me, and she sells candy. And I said, well, because today is the interior designers. They come running in. Yeah, you need to find a place to go and go there. This person's starting to chat my butt. The interior designers come in, and they come in on the early bird ticket, and they whip through Junk Bonanza, and you're done by 3. And she goes, yeah, it was dead at 3. And I'm like, it was dead at 3. And I told my mother-in-law, I said, must be 3. And she said, why? And I said, because it's dead. And then you had a couple people come in from 3 to 5. But it was not at all like morning. The morning was busy. All right, let me get get my mother-in-law to this restaurant so we could have a birthday dinner in the snow. These April babies in their snow. Oy vey. Alright, I'll recap everything tonight when I'm warm in bed. I'm snoodled up in bed with my number one junkin' buddy.
Hi.
She made me count up the receipts for the day, and it was almost a $600 day, so that's a nice day. It almost covered all the expenses. I'm at $425 for rent with the extra tables, and then at $198 for the room. Almost covered, because then you got to work in the meals and stuff like that. So I think it'll be good. I think we're going to at least make a profit on this sale, unlike St. Cloud. I did see the guy from St. Cloud to walk by my booth today. He was on his phone, and he looked over and he went, and he walked by. I don't think he's too happy with me right now, so I plan on hunting him down tomorrow. He's in the expo building, and I just want to make sure he knows I'm still around. Victoria, I'm going to poke the bear tomorrow. Huh?
Don't get me involved.
My mother-in-law was amazing. It's her birthday today, so happy birthday again, Nancy. Thank you so much for coming out and helping me today. This one is helping me for the remainder of the sale, and she's going to work so hard that you're not even going to recognize her when she's done. She's going to be sweaty. So today I had a lot of the home decor people, the decorators, stuff like that. They come rushing in. So there were two ladies, and they were bummed out because they hadn't filled their van, their trailer. And I said, you know, they're from Wisconsin. So between here and Wisconsin is picket fence and vintage junkie. So I gave them the cards for both. And I said, you really need to go here. I showed them the photos that matches their aesthetic perfectly. They were on their way there. They called me from the car. They had questions about something else. And I gave them my card as far as, I said, you know, if you're ever looking for something specific, I'll pick for you. So this is an opportunity when you go to these shows to meet people like that. People that are buying home decor for their business and things like that. I mean, I met a lot of people today. A lot of people today. And then I had people come in and they're like, you know, I talk to people. And that's the thing is like, I talk to everybody that comes in and I try and strike up a conversation with them. And then they ask me questions. So I had people ask me questions about like, oh, do you ever get Fenton hobnail candy dishes with the lid in blue? So I took her name and number. And then I had another lady with the vintage Tupperware. Oh my God, I don't have any Tupperware left. I have like you know, the vintage Tupperware. People laugh at me when I buy the vintage Tupperware and I talk about vintage Tupperware and the sellers are like, oh my God, you buy Tupperware? You know what? It's so nice because it doesn't break. It packs so nice. It stacks inside each other. But it's almost all gone. And I have a request for the brown large Tupperware canister. So I'll be scouting for that. I always take customer requests. I always get their name and number, find out what they're looking for, and I will email them if I find it. And I will, you know, if there's something specific you want and I find it, I'll text you. And one of the customers was looking for stuff that another one of my friends does very well, which is vintage Pyrex. And Katie does a great job finding stuff like that. So I sent Katie her number and I said, she'll probably be reaching out to you if she's got any. So I'll have her send you pictures. So these events aren't just the sales that you make at the show. I just want people that are starting out to know that. It has a lot to do with the names that, you know, you collect along the way and the people that you meet. There's so much more to this show than just selling what's there. Selling what's there is important because it lines my pockets for the month ahead and that helps pay the bills. But there's residual income that comes from getting your name out there and being out there at the show. So a lot of people are like, I don't do shows anymore. It limits your contact with the outside world. So I'm always making sure that they know I have an Etsy site. They know that if I find it, because she goes, I live in southern Minnesota. I said, I'll ship it. I ship everywhere. I'll do it through Etsy so you feel comfortable buying from me. I don't have any problem with that, and it helps. I mean, every little bit helps. And if you can make these contacts and find out what they want, you're going to be their go-to, vintage girl. Like the girls from the interior design place called me from the road to ask me to find another vendor because they had talked to them. And she's like, but I don't have her number. I have your number. Well, excuse me. If I was negotiating with a customer over a table, I would make sure they damn well had my number before they walked out of there. You know what I'm saying? They damn well had my phone number when they walked out of there, and they did buy from me. But I said to her, I know you guys are interior designers. I follow you on Instagram. Followed her on Instagram immediately when she told me, she handed me her business card. She goes, if I forget, this is my number. Give me a call so I come back and pick up my piece. I made sure she had my number. I gave her that business card with my phone number on it and said, if you're ever looking for something that you can't find in your area, I'm out picking all the time. You call me. I want to be that person for them. And I just want, if you're not out there and you're not putting your name out there and handing out that business card and saying, I can do this for you, you're losing an opportunity. That vendor is very lucky that I was inclined to walk over there and give them her phone number because they made a sale from that. But she should have given her the card in the first place. She should have said, okay, if you change your mind, here's my card, give me a call. Yeah, I can take your information over the phone. I can pay for it over the phone, whatever. You don't let a customer that's that close to on the hook walk away without your phone number. Just don't. Especially not the home decor people, like interior designers. You make sure they have your phone number. On Friday and Saturday, you're going to get people that are buying from them for themselves, but the early birds on Thursday, they're the professionals. And one of the guys that was new there, he said, you said they were decorators. And I saw people that were just rushing through and barely looking at stuff. And I said, because you didn't have what they needed for their customer. And you see that and you feel a little disheartened at first, but like if they're shopping for a home interior, a home design and it's mid-century modern and you have all farmhouse, yeah, they're passing you by. But if you have mid-century modern in your booth, they're going to stop and they're going to look and they're going to shop. So it's just catching their eye and finding out what they want. The horse, guys, Midnight Maiden has had more photos taken of her today. A lot of people excited to see her. I had one person who's extremely interested in her. So hopefully Midnight Maiden finds a new home. Otherwise, Victoria has to ride on the hood. I haven't told her yet. Don't have room for you in the van yet. I haven't sold any furniture yet. So the kid's going to have to ride on the roof. I got nothing. I had another lady looking at the shelves that I have. And here's the thing. So the early birds, when they pay for an early bird ticket, they have access all 3 days. I will see some of these people again on Sundays when they want to see what's left and when they're ready to make a deal. Because they know on Sunday, on large pieces, if it's still there on Sunday and they ask, they're probably going to get the discount. So we'll see them again. But sales were great, guys. They were awesome. It's like old times again. So it was fun to see people and talk to people. And I was happy to see them. I was happy to make sales, first of all. That helped. Sure helps. Sure doesn't hurt. Do you know what I mean? But it also was nice to make contacts. And I'd like to make a few more before the end of the weekend. I have some people I'd like to speak to that are there, that I know are there. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to light this thing up. Like my bestie says, we're going to light it up, Stacy. I'm going to light it up. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.